The Fortnite Chapter 6 island is cooked. And I mean really cooked, like this island is in massive danger. But like, why? Well, maybe because of the giant-ass Death Star currently approaching it. And let's not forget the giant demon war on the horizon. And quite a lot more, but yeah, a lot of insane stuff is about to go down on the Fortnite Chapter 6 island. And I'm gonna be explaining everything in this video because when looking at all of it, this Chapter 6 island of Oninoshima is very cooked. Especially with a full-on live event taking place in under 2 weeks' time. Before I jump into all of it though, please like this video and subscribe to my channel for more Fortnite storyline content like this. And why not join my Fortnite Discord server? The link is down in the description below. Anyways, to begin this video, we gotta go all the way back to the end of Chapter 6, Season 1, where Daigo had just defeated Shogun X and freed his sister Jade from the Spirit Realm. But that is when Jade informs us of a dark presence inside of the Spirit Realm that currently holds the 0-point shard and wants Daigo. Now, Daigo hears about this and he becomes nothing but extremely intrigued, which is when he teams up with the main villain of last season, Fletcher Kane, so that Daigo can build very powerful masks for Fletcher Kane's henchmen in return for new machinery and gold bars. And with this equipment, Daigo can repair a mask that could take him into the Spirit Realm, as only demons can enter the Spirit Realm, but this mask right here will blend Daigo in as a demon. And after building a brand new Spirit Realm gate at Magic Mosses, Daigo runs into the Spirit Realm, hoping to come face to face with the Dark Presence, only for this to happen in the end. Daigo does not meet up with the Dark Presence, but he gets turned into a demon by the Dark Presence. This Oni mask right here, by the way, is not actually the Dark Presence. It's just a puppeteered mask being controlled by the Dark Presence. And with this mask, the Dark Presence completely wiped out Daigo's mind and turned him into a literal demon. Now, whilst this was all going on, this rather large sphere-looking thing started coming towards the island, only for this sphere to be revealed as the Death Star, which was being piloted by Emperor Palpatine, and it was slowly but very rapidly approaching the Chapter 6 island. When the Death Star got close enough, it then brought in the forces of the Galactic Empire, who are the bad guys, by the way, bringing in Star Destroyers and Sith Lords. But like, why? Why is the Fortnite Chapter 6 island being targeted all of a sudden? Well, inside of the Death Star, there is a hologram that Emperor Palpatine stares at, and this hologram shows the Death Star flying above the Chapter 6 island, with a green line coming out of the Death Star and aligning with the POI of Lone Wolf Lair. So, what the flip is this about? Well, this hologram does explain why the Galactic Empire is here. Emperor Palpatine, who is also known as Darth Sidious, brought the Death Star and the Empire to the Chapter 6 island because Emperor Palpatine wants power. But what power is there on the Chapter 6 island right now? Well, in the hologram, the Death Star laser is aligned with a Lone Wolf Lair. Underneath Lone Wolf Lair is this mystical glowing face statue, which is sometimes referred as the heart of the island. So if Palpatine would go for anything powerful on the island, it would be this, as it's most likely related to the 0-point shard in some way too. There is even theory that Emperor Palpatine has the 0-point shard right now, but more on that in just a bit. Now, are we just gonna sit back, relax, and watch this island crumble due to the Galactic Empire? Well, no, as we have all teamed up with the Jedis and the Resistance to take down the Galactic Empire and the Death Star. So, a galactic battle begins, and that is literally the main theme of this season, the Resistance versus the Empire. And at first, the Resistance honestly felt really outgunned. But they've been developing a plan, and at the end of this season, they will sabotage the Death Star in a full-on live event that will happen on June 7th. And it has been confirmed that after this live event, there will be a downtime screen, which when done, will take us straight into Fortnite Chapter 6, Season 3. Now, this upcoming Death Star sabotage live event is confirmed to be a lot like Operation Skyfire, as instead of the mothership, we will be going inside of the Death Star and then sabotaging it somehow. It is also that most likely we will come face to face with Emperor Palpatine in this event and have a little boss fight with him, because he is literally the main villain of this season and we haven't seen him on the island once. So if we were to have a duel with him anywhere, it would be the Death Star. Speaking of the Death Star, in the days leading towards the event, the Death Star will actually move away from the island, as it will begin to levitate more above the island. And this is so the Death Star can get a perfect attack on Lone Wolf Lair, using its giant green laser to strike on the POI and maybe pick up the power from underneath. The Galactic Battle cinematic trailer actually gave us a glimpse of this. Now, this giant green laser is actually made from a kyber crystal, as there is a big green one in the Death Star right now. And fun fact, kyber crystals are also the materials to make lightsabers. But yeah, if we want to stop this giant green laser in the event, then we're gonna have to destroy the kyber crystal powering it. Speaking of crystals and whatever, yes, it is a theory that there is currently a 0-point shard inside of the Death Star right now. And to be fair, this theory does actually make a lot of sense. During Fortnite Remix, Hope reveals that she can now see the future by her graffiti.
So, turns out, my art can see the future. Well, no, wait. I can see the future, but it only shows up in my art.
And very soon, a graffiti of Emperor Palpatine using his lightning abilities will appear on the island. Nothing crucial about this, right? Well, there's rift butterflies coming out of this lightning. And this little detail definitely hints at the 0-point shard currently being in the hands of Emperor Palpatine. But wait, wasn't it said that the Dark Presence has the 0-point shard? To break it down for you, there is actually a few 0-point shards circulating around the Chapter 6 reality, and one must have got in the hands of Emperor Palpatine, and he will definitely use this 0-point shard against us in the event. And maybe the power from Lone Wolf Lair could be some enhancement or something. But yeah, Lone Wolf Lair should definitely get striked in the event. And after watching this, we will then probably fly into the Death Star with an X-Wing. And once we're in the Death Star, we will then have a one-on-one fight with Emperor Palpatine, who will most likely use power of the 0-point shard against us. And then after we defeated Palpatine, we will then probably retrieve the 0-point shard he had. And that's when we will sabotage the Death Star. That's the very likely scenario of how the upcoming live event will play out. But yeah, this upcoming Death Star sabotage live event happens on Saturday next week. And our next update day is Thursday this week. where we will not only get the Star Destroyer bombardment feature, which is gonna be a bit like Godzilla. You run into a portal and this time you will be able to control a full-on Star Destroyer. On that day, we will also receive tons of information about the Death Star Sabotage live event, like its actual time, its keyards, and we will be getting a countdown in-game. And a lot more about the event will be revealed on that day too, so I am very excited. It has also been confirmed that there will be a black hole-like downtime screen after the live event, which after a few hours will then lead us straight into Chapter 6, Season 3, where the island will be in mass danger once again. Okay, so when Season 2 Lawless dropped, the Spirit Realm gate that was used to free Jade was crushed by a mountain of Fletcher Cane, and these were the remains of that very Spirit Realm portal. Halfway through Season 2 though, for some reason, magic started to appear around these remains. And then last update, we loaded into a game to find that this very Spirit Realm gate has been rebuilt, with it slowly connecting with the Spirit Realm once again. But like, what is happening here? Who is rebuilding this gate? And the biggest question here is, what the hell is this all for? Well, we know, and believe it or not, the rebuilding of this Spirit Realm gate is our build-up into Chapter 6, Season 3. I'm just gonna say it, the demon version of Daigo that we saw in that one cinematic will be the main villain of next season, and that is a confirmed fact, by the way. Again, Daigo's mind was completely wiped out by the Dark Presence, and now this demon Daigo is a puppet for the Dark Presence, literally. Daigo is kind of getting Night Rose treatment here, but obviously this demon Daigo is going to be much stronger and much more powerful than the Night Rose. I actually have a theory that next season Demon Daigo will re-corrupt the Night Rose and maybe even revive Shogun X. But of course, this is just a theory. Now, in the cinematic, we saw Demon Daigo take out Big Dill and the Brat in his workshop, which is literally on the island, meaning Demon Daigo must be on the island right now. And that's sort of the case. The cinematic revealed that this new demon version of Daigo can teleport. So he can teleport from the island to the Spirit Realm, as he is now a demon. And every now and then, Daigo is teleporting from the Spirit Realm into the crime biome, and repairs the Spirit Realm gate there, reconnecting it with the Spirit Realm more. But if Daigo can already teleport between the island and the Spirit Realm, then what's the point in reviving this Spirit Realm gate? Well, it's so the other demons can step foot on the island. Right now, Daigo is actually gathering a giant army of demons inside of the Spirit Realm. And of course, it's the Dark Presence puppeteering him to do this. And after the Death Star has been sabotaged, Daigo will attack and let his new army of demons onto the Chapter 6 island. But that's not happening now, as of course Daigo is still reviving this Spirit Realm gate. And we will definitely see a more active version of this Spirit Realm gate next update. But right now, this gate isn't fully connected with the Spirit Realm yet. However, you can hear what seems to be voices and screams when getting near this gate. Take a listen. So yeah, there is some really strange noises coming from the Spirit Realm right now. Now, the groan-like noises you heard, well, I actually think that's coming from Demon Daigo from inside of the Spirit Realm. But the screams? Well, I think they are coming from Core. Yeah, the Chapter 2 Season 8 character, Core. Because it's actually a confirmed fact that she, out of all people, will return next season and will stand next to Demon Daigo. I know it seems really random, but I'm not even joking. So maybe the Dark Presence got to Core too. And next season, they will be forced to take over the island with their demon army. But what are we gonna do to stop all of this? Well, a group of superheroes will be called to the island. These superheroes, which are currently in the survey skins, each have a different sort of power. Like one has powers of slurp, one has powers of metal, and one even has powers of the 0 point. And there's more, and these group of superheroes are known as the Ascended, and they are a part of the Superhero Academy, which will actually be funded by Midas next season, and these heroes will build their utopia. Going back to the 0 point, next season will actually focus a lot on the 0 point, and especially the 0 point shard. As due to sabotaging the Death Star, we will most likely have the 0 point shard next season. And it's been confirmed that there will be a 0 point type of sprite. So next season will actually feel quite a bit like Chapter 2 Season 5. The next season will be all about Demon Daigo and his newly formed army of demons against this new academy of superheroes, and of course the main cast of Chapter 6. So next season will really be a demon war for the island and the 0 point shards. And it has also been confirmed that there will be another full-on live event next season. So I don't care what any of you say right now, Epic Games are cooking hard. But at the same time, the Fortnite Chapter 6 island is also very cooked. Next Saturday, this island will be striked by the Death Star, and we're gonna have to sabotage it. And straight after that, we will then be facing an entire demon war, with the main villain being Demon Daigo, who is being controlled by the Dark Presence, indicating that the Dark Presence is the main villain of Fortnite Chapter 6 as a whole. No, Daigo, please, this isn't you. You didn't kill Daigo. I did. No. Being serious, there are also rumors that this Dark Presence will continue being a main villain during Chapter 7, as insider leaks do reveal that the official name for this Dark Presence will be Demon King. I'm not joking, this was listed on that giant list of leaks from a few weeks back. But yeah, right now, Fortnite is very cooked. And remember, this upcoming Death Star live event will be revealed on Thursday. Overall, that's gonna be a very big day for this chapter. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. And why not join my Fortnite Discord server? The link is down in the description below.